You've just read my title and clicked on this video, and I'm going to say it one more time. Tottenham will get relegated unless they sack Thomas Frank. That's just the facts at the moment. I can't believe the game of football I've just sat through. An absolute turgid mess. What are we doing at the moment? What is going on? In midweek, we put Borussia Dortmund, one of the best sides in Germany in the Bundesliga, to the sword, and I thought we had a really good performance, fast start. But then you turn up in the Premier League 3 o'clock kickoff against Burnley, who haven't won a game in 13, and you just draw with them. You just about draw with them. I mean, Cristian Romero's goal at the end, fantastic as it is, might have saved Thomas Frank's bacon, and I don't know how. I do not know how this manager is still in a job. I think this has saved him as well. I really think this has saved him. We needed points on the board today. We really needed points on the board. After losing to West Ham last week at home, drawing with Burnley this week, our February fixtures are scary. That's the easiest way to say it. They're absolutely terrifying. City, Newcastle, Arsenal, Man United. Well, 0 points from that, surely. 0 points from that, surely. I am in an utter state of disbelief what I've just sat through. I mean, I'm bringing the same energy as if we'd lost, because it is that bad. We are terrible, and we'll look at the Premier League table in a minute. I think we could go down. I really do, because we can't beat Burnley, we can't beat Wolves, we can't beat Nottingham Forest, we can't beat West Ham. They're all below us. It's just, nah, I just don't know. We are horrendous. But yeah, I mean, I had the same energy on yesterday's episode of Inside Spurs. Go and watch that for at least a bit more level-headedness. But this is, I mean, I usually am quite balanced and quite, I can see both sides of the, of the arguments. But if you're still backing Thomas Frank right now, what are you doing? I mean, the players today were shocking as well, and the board are a mess. But this is all on him at the moment. How we set up, how slow we are. But yeah, we'll get into more of that as the video goes on. But, it's about time I plug the channel to you guys. It will be a premiere, so get involved in the premiere. There's a poll to the left of me. Should Thomas Frank be sacked? Yes or no? Vote accordingly. Get your comments in the chat. Get your comments in down below. Leave your likes. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell, because you'll need it, because I can imagine if Tottenham are sensible, they'll be sacking Thomas Frank, and I'll do a reaction video straight away to that. Hype the video as well, because it really helps. Anything to help me push me around the algorithm. We're on the road to, I'm going to say, 20,000 subs by the end of the season, which is quite punchy, I know. But we're on about 11,000 and a bit. We've been growing really well. I've reacted to a lot of transfer news this week. Van der Ven, Somerville, who scored again today, and Robertson. So go back and watch those after you've watched this. But without further ado, let's get more into this reaction and look at the stats, because Burnley, 6 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals, 38% possession. Tottenham, 17 shots, 11 on target, 62% possession, and 2 goals as well. And in the table, let's just look at the table, because I think all the 3 o'clock kickoffs have now ended. That leaves Spurs on 13th, 28 points. Palace still to play. And also Bournemouth, Leeds, Forest. And yeah, we've really, there's only a 8 point gap, between us and West Ham. And they won today, and they're on really good momentum. And I think West Ham next week have got Burnley as well. So yeah, every game now is just a 6-pointer for Spurs. I just can't believe what I saw. The first half was lackluster, to say the least. I'd say the only shining light is Bissouma, who I've touted for a move away from the club, was probably our best player. Conor Gallagher looked all right, but a bit chaotic in there. Pedro Porro, he got subbed off at half-time. I tweeted, how does he still start? Horrendous. He was summed up by, he did that thing where, trying to block the cross, he jumps in the air, turns his back, gets absolutely sent for a hot dog. He is terrible and needs to be dropped. If we're bringing in Robertson and Sousa, play Jed Spencer right back. I mean, I know he's not much better, but wow. Wow. How bad was he today? The centre-backs, I mean, the goal that we can see, I mean, the goal that we score, Van der Ven is fantastic. Our centre-backs know how to score, but at the moment they don't know how to defend. The goal from Burnley, scored by Axel Tuanzebe. First of all, it's Vicario, passes it to Danzo. Danzo had a really bad game as well. Passes it to whoever was on the touchline. I think it was Romero. You can tell I'm just rattled. So Vicario passes it to Romero. Romero can't get to it because it's like the worst pass you've ever seen. Goes for a throw-in. The throw-in from Kyle Walker to another Burnley player. Back to Kyle Walker. He's got the whole time in the world to put a cross in. Poro's playing left back. Simmons is just floating. Romero and Van der Ven are just looking at the ball flowing in. No one's marking on the back post, and Tuanzebe sticks it in. Terrible. I mean, I know, yeah, Van der Ven's goal, great. But, like, the defending from the centre-backs at the moment is an absolute, just a mess. Just an absolute mess. And then the second half, I mean, that was right before half-time. You think you go in at 1-0 and you think we could go into the ascendancy. But no, Tottenham don't do that. We come out lethargic, rubbish. Adogi comes on, doesn't do much. The substitutes are rubbish. I mean, there's not much of a squad there at the moment. Like Solanke was missing. Xavi Simons was missing. Odegaard gets the assist, but he struggled. Just absolutely pants all round. And then Burnley's goal from Lyle Foster. I just got a text in the Inside Spurs group chat with Abby Summers and Majestic. Lyle Foster's not scored since October. We're in nearly February. It just had all the rides of a Dr. Tottenham, didn't it? After Dr. Dortmund, there's Dr. Tottenham. The defending for that, my word, it's like you wouldn't see that Sunday League. They're all flopping about and can't close the passing. It's a worrying time at Tottenham Hotspur. Don't get me wrong, Romero pops up at the end, and I was going to say saves the day. It doesn't save the day. It delays the inevitable is what I'd say. Thomas Frank has got to be sacked as soon as possible. I don't know how he is surviving, because I think if you've just gone into the Dortmund game with Johnny Heitinger or Ryan Mason, we would have got that result. So it doesn't matter. But in the Premier League, we are pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And the only thing we've got as a saving grace is we're usually good away from home. So we've lost that now as well, because can't even beat Burnley. Burnley will be fuming, by the way. Burnley will be absolutely fuming that they've not walked away with 3 points. Deserved it. Deserved it. They were more potent than us. Really. They should have been. But Spurs just being Spurs. And Thomas Frank, I just don't know how people can defend him anymore. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you still defend him? Are you still backing him? And if your answer is, I don't know who comes in, anyone at the moment. Absolutely anyone can replace this man. He doesn't know what he's doing. He just doesn't know what he's doing. He looks like he's got a face of confusion on the touchline. He's just making all the wrong decisions. The subs are late. I just don't know. And I praise this man, by the way. I praise this man with Brentford. But Brentford and Tottenham are two different entities. Brentford can just bumble their way through the Premier League. A couple of wins here. As long as they stay up, perfect. But at Spurs, you can't get away with that. And that's not me being like, you know, rivals in the comment section could be like, oh, Sonny, like, you've got to realise the level of Spurs. We pay a lot of money. We pay a lot of money to go and watch Spurs, especially at home, like second highest season ticket in the league. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable at any level, from the board, the players, the manager. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. But you're going to have to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you make of that? Should Thomas Frank be sacked? Could Tottenham be relegated? Am I being over the top there? Because we're on the form for it. We have not... I mean, what was the last... We beat Palace, didn't we? That was probably the last win. It's just... This run of form. Burnley, West Ham, Sunderland... who else have I forgot from there? There's a few others. Should be getting more than draws and losses in those run of fixtures. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As I said, leave your like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video as well. If you can try and enjoy the rest of your weekend, do something that's not following the football. Go for a walk. Go do something better than wasting your time, like I have for the last couple of hours, watching this. Watching that rubbish. But yeah, see you later. Bye.